Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from a convertible for some reason. We're gonna go see something special. We're gonna go see the much rumored Moonbow. It's a rainbow that occurs at night under the light of the moon. A very rare occurrence. It only appears one spot in the United States, or so the legend says. And that legend says it is at Cumberland Falls State Park. Check out that steering wheel there, that big white steering wheel. That is amazing.
Suits me, don't it?
Has that got rhinestones in it?
It does.
Anyways, follow me. But before we experience the magic of the Moonbow, here in Corbin, Kentucky, where the Moonbow resides, there lives another source of true magic, and that is Sanders Cafe, the original KFC. And we're gonna eat some chicken. So inside of Sanders Cafe, they have a KFC, of course, and then they have a shrine to the man himself, Colonel Sanders. This is the same bust that's on his grave. I've been there. It's a ghostly apparition of Sanders. And look at that. His iconic, ultra snazzy white suit. Look at that. You can wear that horrifying Colonel mask over your own face. Yeah, here's a little miniature. That is the building we're in, the Colonel Sanders Cafe. There's the hotel he had next door. That's gone. And there is another site. There was a second Sanders Cafe built in Asheville, and I have a video where I visit there. You should check it out sometime. Now this room right here is actually, they have a show hotel room, so when you were eating at the cafe, you could just take a peek, see what the hotel room looked like, and decide if you wanted to rent it or not. It's absolutely genius. That Colonel Sanders egg there won Best Dressed Egg Contest at the 1990 World Chicken Festival, donated by Gail Warber of Corbin, Kentucky. Here's the Colonel hanging out in his office. I don't know why there's a hamster on his desk. Alright, getting ready to chow down on some chicken livers. That's good. I was just told a very secret Easter egg here. These are the original tables from the Sanders Cafe. Watch this. This is just a artificial covering. And there's the original Colonel used table underneath. Don't tell anyone I told you.
But there's always someone in that place.
All right, we have arrived at Cumberland Falls State Park, to Colonel Sanders Street right here. And you can see there's lots of people, lots of Moonbow fanatics have showed up for tonight's proceedings. Now the Moonbow, very rare. It only occurs near the full moon, and generally there's one full moon a month, so that's around 12 opportunities a year. But if it's rainy or the sky is too cloudy for whatever reason, there may be no Moonbow. Tonight, partially cloudy, so we don't have 100% confirmation whether or not we're going to get the said Moonbow. We got our fingers crossed. And tonight is even more special because it will be a blue Moonbow. And no, it's not actually gonna be the color blue. See, a blue moon, you know, say once in a blue moon, something that does not happen very often. There's two full moons this month, meaning the second moon is called a blue moon, and this will be a blue moon bow because said moon will be creating a Moonbow here at the Cumberland State Park. Now Moonbows, very rare, like I said, only occur in a small, tiny handful of spots in the world. Other ones occur in Hawaii and Zimbabwe. We have our own little Moonbow in this sleepy little town in Kentucky. John.
What?
Are you excited about the Moonbow?
I'm so excited about that.
What do you like better, moonbows or rainbows?
Well, I've never seen a Moonbow before, so I'll have to wait till after I see it to give you an accurate analysis of my opinion.
What about Tybo?
I tried it once and it just wasn't my thing. But Billy Blanks is cool.
What about Bo?
Derek? Now that's somebody I can talk about.
Bo. Even bikers love moonbows. All right, with the river's down there, I can hear the flow of the water. Still no moonbow though at this point. Last time I was here, this little information center was closed up, and I just peeked in the window to see what was in there, and there was two rangers making out with each other. All right, walking out here, see some moonbow watchers. All right, there's the falls. Sadly, not seeing any formation of any sort of moonbow at this point. All right, using a little bit of external light. See the waterfalls right there, but there's no moonbow. The moon is not up in the sky yet. I don't know how much overcast we have. I'm starting to get a little worried. All right, filming it does not seem to be very practical as I use the camera to do the filming feature. It just kind of shows blackness. But I can use change the aperture and all that on my camera to take photos. So hopefully we will try to capture the moonbow in photographic form rather than video form. So my camera's a G7X. It's a low light camera. That's a photo I've taken here just with pretty much no lighting. That's just a little bit of light from the clouds. Again, we can't see the moon. Hopefully the moon will come out and rescue us and let us see this daggum moonbow. You can see a few stars poking through. The moon is somewhere over in that direction, but I don't know, maybe it's just not high enough. And I don't really know how the moon works. Now there is a different style of moonbow that you can see in a normal sky. I think it's on like a night after it's been raining. You sometimes see like a ring of a rainbow around the moon, and I actually saw that just once. I snapped a picture with my phone, and I went inside to get a better camera, and then the moonbow was gone at that point. All right, I've spotted Mr. Moon. He is hiding behind that tree. Hopefully he will creep out over the treetops and award us with a glorious moonbow. We're actually walking down the, we got a tip that there's a second overlook down lower to the falls, so we're walking down here and seeing maybe if we can get a clearer view. Mr. Moon is right in the sky. The moonbow, however, is not quite as bright. So what have we learned tonight about the moonbow? The moonbow, it's hard to see. It's hard to see. A rainbow is easy to see because it's bright outside. The sun's out, it illuminates it. As bright as a full moon is, it's not bright as the sun. So a moonbow, it's harder to see. It's harder to see than a traditional rainbow. It kind of resembles, I mean, you can see that it's there. It doesn't have those bright, shiny colors of a normal rainbow. I really wanted to come out of this saying moonbows are better than rainbows, but I'm gonna have to give this one to rainbows. The colors are much more pronounced. You can see some of my still photography here. I did capture the moonbow to some extent. I would say it looked a lot more impressive in real life, but it kind of just really looks just exactly how it looks in this picture. It's not that bright. I'm happy. I'm happy that I saw it. I'm happy I saw something that I may never get a chance to see again, and that many people will never have a chance to see in their whole lives. So for that, I'm grateful. I appreciate you guys watching. If you'd like to see other moonbows I have seen, don't bother going down to the interactive map because this is only one. But if there's other stuff that I've been to that you'd like to check out my interactive map. If you'd like to support the channel, consider buying a t-shirt. Consider donating to Patreon. A donation of $3 or more will get you a t-shirt once a month. But for now, this one's in the bag.